you will see that just a year ago today, it's almost midnight, the day is almost over, so I'm posting this very late. Only 20 minutes left before I can't say it anymore, but March 10th, Tuesday, before we go to Wednesday in 20 minutes, I must quickly say this. This did not say 1 year ago. This Storybook Has Frozen Over video on my YouTube channel did not say a year ago yesterday. It still said 11 months, but it just changed to a year ago today. It came out today. I could even prove it by clicking on this video, stopping it, get rid of that, push more, and it says, look, March 10th, 2025. Now, I mentioned in my post that this is, this video down here was just a college video. And, that was not meant for trying to grow my channel or anything. That was in February. This is something I made in June 2024. It only says a year ago because it's not June of this year yet. I tried to make a Phineas and Ferb theme song, but Back to the Future. I forgot I made that video, honestly, so my post doesn't mention that. But here's the Roblox one from 2023. And then these videos are not public. They're just unlisted, so you don't see these on my channel. But notice that this was April 2024. Now, I said March in my post. That's because I made these videos and uploaded them early. The reason why the date is April is that on YouTube, when you upload a video, you don't have to upload it the time you're uploading it. You can upload it and schedule it to premiere later. So what I did before I left on my mission was I uploaded the videos in March to schedule them to release for the public and on YouTube while I was gone. So I wasn't on YouTube. I wasn't in the editing studio editing these. I edited them in advance and I scheduled them in advance to premiere on YouTube. So anyway, even though they premiered in April, they were done and made in March, and I wasn't touching my YouTube channel when they premiered in April. That was all YouTube's programming work, Anyway, but then because these are unlisted, they would not show up in the public eye. They are only showing up here because this is my channel. But if it wasn't my channel, you wouldn't see these two videos of my mission right here. You would just see this Roblox video. And then, so besides these 3 videos, you can see, not counting these 3 videos, because even though, I just making one video on YouTube does not make it so you're active on your YouTube channel. Active on your YouTube channel is constantly making content. This is not constant. One video for 2024, one video for 2023. That's not constant. And then, so anyway, this is where it kind of started with these Once Upon a Time videos. And so if you compare this to this last Roblox video, I was inactive for about 4 years on my YouTube channel. March 2021 to March 2025. We were still kind of in the COVID stage when I stopped. Anyway, I had to serve a mission, though. Serving the Lord is important. I came back busy with college and work. I did not really have time to start YouTube right away, but look, I eventually did. In my Reactivity, turned into Once Upon a Time. My content wasn't always Once Upon a Time before that. It was Back to the Future and a bunch of other things. But here's all of Once Upon a Time stuff. There's a couple Back to the Future videos because I saw it in New York in 2024. I saw the musical. And see, you just have more Once Upon a Time videos. Mostly just trailers. See, there's my Once Upon a Time movie, most popular video, right? And then there's, again, more Once Upon a Time specials I uploaded to my channel. Eventually, you get to my Once Upon a Time marathon. The reason why you don't see a lot of marathons on here is because that's under live streams. Some of them did not get recorded, so they ended up in the video section because they did not get recorded live. But most of the episodes are on the live streams. I also did some shorts. And if you want to see my most popular short, it's that one, that Once Upon a Time Season 2. I did get copyrighted for that one, but it's limited to the public. You can see it if you're within the limitation bounds. And then one more thing I want to show before I end this video. If I change latest to most popular, again, Once Upon a Time movie, it hits the top. There was one point a couple months ago that these were competing each other, and they kept switching for most popular view. And YouTube doesn't go by just most popular views. It goes by likes. There was one time Once Upon a Time movie had more views, but the Back to the Future thing down here had more likes. And so it was put as number 1. But now look, well, Well, okay. Now, okay, it looks like Back to the Future still has more likes, 31. But I don't know. There was just a time YouTube switched them just because of the likes. But I guess with Once Upon a Time almost being a whole 1,000 views more, it kind of differs between the views and likes, And so, anyway, maybe because it got 1,000 more views instead of just a couple more, it's in #1 place. But anyway, so yes, and this one was before my mission. So this, if I didn't reactivate my channel, this would have been the most popular video. and it wasn't popular back then. It was only less than 1,000 views. But I guess for some reason people are liking it better today than they did back in 2021. And as far as the movie's concerned, it only had like a few hundred at first. And it stayed like that for months. And most videos, as I keep scrolling down, you see they stay like that. They don't grow like this top one did. Anyway, so I guess people didn't care about it a year ago. But as of 2026 and late fall 2025, people start liking this video more. It actually stopped around 4.8 thousand views. And for a couple days, for every single day, it was like getting like almost 100 more views a day. And suddenly it stopped. And I'm like, oh no, it's slowing down. What can I do to up the video? I ended up making it my YouTube channel trailer, which caused it to go to 5,000 views. It's kind of still slowing down. It's been at 5.2 for like, actually that's today, but it was at 5.1 yesterday, and it stayed at 5.5 for like almost a whole week. So it didn't really help at first, but I guess it's now kind of going. Still slow, but look, it's still moving up, because 2 weeks ago it was 4K, 1 month ago it was 3K. Anyway, it's just going like gradually. So anyway, just thought I would talk about that, and hope you have a great day.